I have been wanting to use the Cicapair line from Dr. Jart for so long. It just seemed like everything I wanted and needed, and people were posting results on the internet like unbelievable. Their redness would be completely gone, their skin would be completely changed, and I wanted to try it. And now it is the time to do so. So I got this 4-piece set, and it is the Cica Rescue Kit Soothe, Repair, and Strengthen Sensitive Dry Skin, which is exactly what I have. This is a $42 kit. I don't even know if you can get everything individually because some of these are mini sizes, but you do get one full-sized item, which is the Cicapair Tiger Grass Calming Mist. So that sounds lovely. I'm just gonna open it up and we'll see what the deal is. I did just get out of the shower, so my hair. Don't pay attention to it. But let's take all the products out. In this box, you get 4 of the Cicapair products from Dr. Jart. That includes the Cicapair Tiger Grass Serum, the Cicapair Tiger Grass Cream, the Cicapair Tiger Grass Calming Mist, and the Cicapair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. I think the color correcting treatment is the one that everyone rants and raves about, but we'll see. This will probably last me the longest because it's the biggest, but also I don't use face mists that often. I wonder if you could use this as a setting spray, but I am kind of hot right now, so I could definitely use a face mist. And this is the serum. The packaging is definitely nice and cohesive and aesthetically pleasing. Let's go in the order of what it said to do. So the Tiger Grass Serum is going to be first, which is this little buddy right here. How much should I use? It says moderate amount, and that literally means nothing to me. I have no idea what that means. So let's just see how much comes out. All right, I did 2 pumps there. Let me just pat it on and see what it's like and if I need more. I think I could do with 1 more pump, so I'm gonna do a 3rd as well. When I first pumped it out, I thought that it had a scent. Rosemary, but like really, really light, not a heavy rosemary scent. Like it kind of smells like grass or leaves or something. So that makes sense, but it dissipates really, really, really quickly. Like I can't smell anything anymore. So that's really good for sensitive skin, which this is marketed towards. Also, it is a slight green tint, but you can't see the green on my face once you blend it out at all. And this is feeling nice. I wonder what it actually does. It doesn't say. In total though, I mean, I know that all these products are supposed to soothe dry skin and redness, so I guess that's what it's gonna do. I will let you know over time if it helps with the dryness. And then I do have eczema, I have rosacea on my cheeks, I have some blemishes going on right now, and I have such dry skin. So I could definitely use everything that this kit claims to do. I'll just have to let you know as we go along in the video and different check-ins, because it's not going to do anything immediately, except maybe this one item that does color correct. But this sunk into the skin really, really fast. Like it's pretty much fully dry right now, and it just feels lightweight. I don't feel like I put anything on my skin. It's not sticky, it's not tacky. But next up, it says to go with the cream, which one is this? Okay, this is the cream, like the face lotion, and then this is the correcting treatment. So before I held up the wrong one. But in any case, this is the lotion for your face. So I'm going to open it. Oh, and I do want to mention, I just got out of the shower, so I washed my face. So that part's already taken care of. But let me just squeeze some out. Okay, so this is a really, really light green color as well. I just put on a little bit on my hand for now because I'm not sure how much I'm gonna need. Okay, that scent is definitely more prevalent in the face lotion than it was in the serum, but it's the same exact scent. It does kind of smell like grass, like eucalyptus, I want to say, not rosemary. I want to say a really, really light version of eucalyptus, which also makes sense. A lot of people use eucalyptus for calming, and when you're sick, it's good as an essential oil for aromatherapy. So I guess that makes sense, but it's not overwhelming, and I can still smell it. It's not irritating my skin so far, and I'm not having an issue It's not making me sneeze. It's not that strong. Let's see if it dissipates. But the lotion itself feels really, really nice. It's thick and moisturizing. It feels a lot like their regular moisturizer. It just is green and it has a little bit of a eucalyptus scent to it. But as far as the scent goes, it is now really dissipated and I can't smell it at all, both on my face or on my hands. So obviously these scents, and if they're there, they dissipate really quickly, which is nice. And yeah, it feels like a really nice cream. It feels extremely hydrating when I first put it on. Like it's nice and thick, but it still blends out nicely and easily. So we'll have to see over time if this is really moisturizing, or as I like to say, fake moisturizing. So some moisturizers are really thick and you put them on and you're like, oh, these are gonna be so great. But then you wake up in the morning and your skin feels tight and it's peeling and it didn't actually do anything. So that's what I mean by fake moisturizing. So I'll have to see about this cream, but so far so good. I do like the Dr. Jart lotions in general. This one just feels really, really similar to the other ones. Don't think that they color correct, even though they are slightly green. All right, now let's move on to the mist. So this is a calming mist and it just says relief for sensitive skin. So I'll be interested to use this if I'm having an eczema flare up or something, or I'm really, really dry. I'll be more so interested in using this then, but I am gonna at least try it now. So, I don't know if I'm supposed to shake it, but I'm going to, but let's see. Okay, same exact scent, same light eucalyptus scent. The mister is really, really nice and light. Not a ton comes out, like it's a very light mist. This could be very refreshing in hot weather. I'm not really sure what it's gonna do over time. I'll have to see. But as far as first impressions, it is nice. The mister is nice. It smells very light and fresh eucalyptus wise, and it is dissipating very quickly. So the scent does not linger. It's not making me sneeze or anything. Sometimes things have so much perfume, I start sneezing. That's not happening with any of these products. And I wonder if this would be a good setting spray. I'll have to try that out and let you know sometime. But yeah, as far as just spraying on the face, it's nice. I really don't feel any of these products on my face, which is the nicest part. When I use products and they feel heavy and you can physically feel them on your face, whether it be oily or thick or whatever, that annoys me to no end. So these just feel really light and natural. And once this dries down, I don't think that I would necessarily even know that I had any of this on my face. But let's give this a little bit of time to dry before we go in with the Holy Grail product, the most popular one that everyone talks about. I just want to let this all set so that it has a nice clear base for this cream to go on top of. Okay, I think that has all adequately dried enough, and now I'm going to go into the big kahuna. This is the green cream that everyone was talking about on TikTok and YouTube for a while, called the color correcting treatment, and it has SPF in it. So I'm excited to see if it's going to burn my eyes or not, because a lot of sunscreens do that. It has the same scent as the other products do. I'm just gonna go like this and dot it on my face. I don't really know how much to put on. This is a learning process. I do like the packaging though. The packaging is really nice on this particular product, but I'm just gonna rub it in. It looks like a face mask. Wait, is this a face mask? No, okay. But it looks like one. It looks like I'm doing a spa day and I put on a face mask. Apparently it turns beige, so we'll see. I wonder how this would work with darker skin tones, because not everyone's skin, I got it on my lips, not everyone's skin is beige. I wonder about that. Have to look up some videos or reviews of people that have darker skin than I do, because obviously I can't comment on that. I am pretty pale, especially these days. I am gonna bring it around my eyes just because I have a lot of discoloration under my eyes, so if this says it can help with discoloration, I'm definitely putting it to the full test. And I'm blending it out. It does seem to be changing color. However, my skin on my face is definitely lighter than the skin on my neck and on my hands, as you can see. So it definitely did lighten, but let's see how much this actually changes. I wonder if it changes when it feels the heat on your skin and that's what makes the color change, or just as you blend it out and the exposure to air. I don't really know. This is definitely the thickest item out of all 4 that I've tried, but it's not too thick to where it's uncomfortable. I actually do think that that made a difference. I mean, my skin, I think, looks lighter now than it did before, but I do think that discoloration wise, it looks a lot better. It's not like I'm wearing makeup or anything. It is picking up on the dryness on my nose, similar to how makeup would, like how a foundation would or something. That's interesting to note. I don't know. Well, I'll fix that later. But yeah, I do think that that evened out my skin, which is crazy. I wouldn't say evened it out to a comparable color of my skin. Like, it definitely looks light, as you can see, compared to my neck. It definitely did even it out. And my eyes aren't burning, so that's fantastic. I am having a problem like blending it in over here into the hairline. But yeah, it's definitely grabbing onto the dry patches on my nose. So even though it's supposed to be hydrating, and I'm sure that it is, I'm gonna have to test it over time, but it feels like a lotion, it is emphasizing that dryness. So I just wanted to note that because I am gonna go on top of this with makeup at some point. Might wanna mitigate any dry patches before you go in with this product. It has been a few months since that original video where I tested out all of the Dr. Jart Cicapair products, and I am here to give you the final result, the final opinion that I have for these products. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say that I don't think this is worth the money. The only thing that I actually liked is the face cream, but this face cream is pretty much exactly the same as any of the other face creams that they have, so I don't really see any difference between this one and something like the ceramidin cream that they have. It's the exact same consistency. It doesn't get rid of any redness. It doesn't moisturize more than any other lotion from them that I've tried. It's really just the same formula, but a different color, in my opinion, and a different scent. So while I do like this, you can buy any of their face lotions and it would be the same thing. The serum, I don't feel like it hydrated that much. It is super lightweight, but again, at the end of the day, I'm looking for a difference, and I've been using these products for a couple months. I don't really see any difference. Maybe if I used this in the dead of winter when my skin was super, super dry, I would see a difference. The mist, I can't say if it's good or bad. I definitely don't see benefits of using the mist. However, mists don't usually do that much for my skin anyways. This is a calming mist, so maybe I'd have to wait for an eczema flare-up or something like that for it to actually calm something. You know, I'd have to actually have something for it to calm to test it out on. I haven't had any itchiness or anything to soothe, so maybe that's why this hasn't really come in handy, but I don't actually like spraying my face. I know a lot of people find it refreshing and hydrating and they're like, oh, it feels so nice. I think it just feels like icky and gross. So I don't love that. I don't love that this is the full size that you get because I just don't think I'll ever get through it. And I also don't know if you can use this as a setting spray. If you could, that is a different story. But if it's just simply a face mist, I really don't know that I will ever get through this. As far as using it in the summer and the fall, I didn't see any difference. And lastly, the correcting treatment. This is what everyone talks about on TikTok and YouTube and everything. This definitely does get rid of redness. However, it's not going to match everyone's skin tone. So for me, you can see I'm not tan, especially right now. I'm definitely not tan. I don't have dark skin. I don't have medium skin. I have light skin. And even during the summer and fall, this did not match me. It was way too light. So I can't even imagine what this would be like on people with darker skin tones than me. And I don't even have a dark skin tone. Like, I have a very, very light skin tone. So the amount of people this is actually going to work for, I feel like is very small, just because it doesn't get darker. If you're going to use this, you probably have to go in with makeup on top of it. Not everyone wants to do that, right? Some people just want to use this instead of using makeup. Also, this is very, very heavy. It clings to dry patches. It makes you look like you have makeup on your face. Like, you can definitely tell that there's something on your face when you're using this. While it does have some benefits for sure, I don't think that they outweigh the cons, and I would not buy it. If I could redo this whole thing, I probably would just buy a small tester version of this and call it a day. But out of all the 4 products, the regular face cream was my favorite. I do think that these types of creams that can cancel out redness or change with your pH or whatever it is, I think they are cool, but I don't really think that they're usable for many people. It makes the texture of my skin look worse, and I definitely have to wear makeup on top of it because it makes me look a lot more pale than I actually am, and I'm always trying to look tanner, not paler. So in all, I do think that the Dr. Jart Cicapair line, the color correcting line in general is a little bit more hyped up than it deserves to be. Dr. Jart has really great skincare in general. I'm sure there's a lot of really other great products, but I don't know that these are necessarily worth the hype and the money. I would not repurchase. I don't think they're a holy grail item. If you love them, then good for you. But for me, I'm definitely just going to try to use these up and move on. It's going to take me a little bit of time to use them up, that's for sure, just because I don't love them. But we are going into the colder months, which means I might need these a little bit more because my skin's gonna get really dry. So maybe I will, and I'll end up using them a lot. I really hope I do. And that is it for me today. Thank you so much for being here. I do have a video coming up on all of the skincare that influencers influence me to buy and whether I regret it or not. So stay tuned for that coming soon on my channel. Please, before you leave, press all the happy buttons on the page. You know the drill. Like this video, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video.